Alright there, my fellow YouTubers, here we are again with episode 2 of the Craigslist find. So, let's go and search for a little car here. I think we're going to try 38,000 to 49,000, aka 50,000. Drive type, rear-wheel drive, of course, power. I think we can just go with, beef it up a bit, go to 400 this time. Everything else is fine, position, doesn't really make a big deal, so here we are with the 1990 Mercedes. So it's probably going to be the one I'm going to go with already. It looks pretty cool with the rims, and I'm actually liking it. And it's 606, was going to be kind of cool. It looks like he VIP'd it a bit, so it looks pretty cool to drift with. 30, okay, 350,000, no thank you. Alright. I mean, Toyota Altezza, I don't know why it's that much money, but that's totally outrageous. So I think we're just going to go with that, with the Mercedes that was above. Anything else is a little, it's not really necessary to get anything else over here. They seem like just a bunch of race cars besides this Mitsubishi Starline, or Starline, whatever it's called. So I guess we're just going to go with the Mercedes. It's just picking which one, white or black, white or black, white or black, white or black. Oh boy. Which one looks more VIP-ish? Or we go with this one, white and black. I think we'll go on the white and black one. This one seems more promising. So, you can see, 461 horsepower, 323 pounds of torque. It's weighed at 2,500 pounds, and I think that this would be good and good enough to drift with. So, let's go to buyout. Now then, if you guys are, actually wanting to copy down these tunes, or if you guys want these cars, once again, after I'm done with them, you have one day to message me, because after that one day I will be deleting these cars. I don't really need them to fill up my car garage. So now we're just waiting, and there it is. Oh, did I resolve it? Nope. Resolve. Alright, now we got the car. Come on. Don't freeze on me now. This is taking its time. That's all it's doing. Alright, thank you. Alright, now we're going to go to my cars. My cars. Oh yeah, that was a little Honda I was drifting. Let's find it. Mercedes. Benz. I'm just going to find it. This is this model, so I'm going to keep on creeping through here. Wait, which was it? Okay. I forgot what color it was already. Wow, that's pretty sad. Oh, it's all-wheel drive. Oh wait, no, it's not. I was about to say. Yeah, where's Mercedes at? Oops. I mean, unless this is it. Is this Mercedes? No, that's not the Mercedes. No, that's not it either. Oh, there it is. Oh, okay then. Oh, I never paid attention to this car with the wing cut off. Looks pretty cool. I should make one of these ones, like an actual points car. After this, all right, I'm gonna take this tuning setup off. Goodbye, Mr. Tune Setup. I hope it didn't take off the rims. Oh well, I think it did. I don't know why everyone uses a stock engine or they make these little race cars. That's pretty weird. Oh well, it's not a big deal. Alright, he had between... Okay, I guess we're just going to go with this one. Once again, front tire width, rear tire width. Oh boy, not liking this. Let's go with the rims. The rims, see what kind of rims he had it on. Hope they're BBS, and yes, they were. Were they this one? It really doesn't matter. He still had one here. I was going to use that to save time. He didn't change the rim size, so that's good. Obviously, he should be adding all these. If he doesn't add all these, then I don't know what to say. Alright. Differential two-way, adding the brakes, springs. I'm just making sure I'm not adding these things by accident, and my friend Reggie is finally online after however long. It's been a long time since he's been online, and now he's finally back. Oh yeah, I need to take off that wing. They didn't have the wing on here, so I need to take that off. There we go. Now going for upgrades. Wait, check, okay. Another check, another check, another check. And we're going to keep on upgrading until we just, get to that little horsepower limit that we had. And it's right there, okay. Alright. I guess whenever you make a race tune or whatever they're doing, people just love using stock motors. I'm not really understanding that. So that's pretty cool, I guess. Alright, now we're gonna go on the little tuning stage here. It's gonna, since it's low horsepower for me, this is low horsepower for me, but a little bit higher than what we had yesterday. We're gonna do a little bit with the gears, since the horsepower is not gonna be able to carry through. So I'm just gonna line them up. I like the staircase more. Basically, have them at arch. I can't really just like I said, I want to show you guys the arch that I'm talking about, but as it's not gonna happen. So we're just gonna put it at a 0.5 here to start out with, and then we're going to go for a 3.0. It's going to be max, and we're going to have this at a nice 3.0 as well. This can just go over to 7. These things, I've been experimenting with all these springs. I'm not really feeling it, but I am feeling, I am noticing that my car is able to withstand apex, like, little apex on the side of the road a little bit better. It's adjusting my springs, but I have no idea how to adjust these things correctly. So we're just going to just do some randomness right here. But what I was doing was, since my rear always swings out more, I would just lower my front, like as in I would make my front more softer than my rear was, and then have it like that. That's basically how I was having it. And I was able to ride apex for some reason, I don't know why, but it was working. Now we're just going to put the braking force all the way to the front, and we're going to go with 70% braking force as always. And these two, what I'm going to do is put that 100 acceleration and 0 deceleration at the start, and I'm going to work with it to stabilize the car better during the drift, because I have been making my negative cambered cars drift like positive cambered, or all-wheel drive, whatever you want to call it. So I've noticed that it's been, like, the things I've been doing to tune my car with negative camber, it's been feeling like my old tunes. So that's why I think it's somewhat acceptable. That's the reason why I'm doing it. And plus, I think more people would feel more comfortable driving negative camber cars. Now, this new tuning method, if I can get it right, you guys may like this. So let's see what happens. And then I like to, pick different tracks. Maple Valley this became where I've done it so much that I don't really need a tune on it anymore. I like to tune and drift that track. So this is basically, I'm running off a scale of a different track, like this one. I like this track, I just don't play it a lot. You can see I'm kind of having a little bit of problems of trying to get through the first corner. That's not a good sign. I wouldn't know how to base off a good score. One thing I can tell you is that my car is I wouldn't call it dying out, but I can always adjust my camber to make it a little better. But the thing is, with drifting with low horsepower, it doesn't require all that. It doesn't require a lot of tuning with the camber. You can basically just run a max camber with low horsepower cars, and you'll be fine. If you can always perfect it. But right now, I'm starting to feel this pretty. It's an A-OK car with this. Just need to beef up that the negative camber until a bit so I can get more wheel spin. So you can see the car likes to die out a little bit on 4th gear. So, but then again, I was messing with my gears, so that's obviously gonna be another factor in this tuning. So the car's just fighting really hard. I don't have enough power to take the whole entire corner, but I did have enough just to pull me a 36,000. This isn't really all that bad. I will take 38 though. I think 38 will be a good spot. So I think that's fine. That's a little comfortable having it there. Let's move on with the camber. Beef that up about 4 and put this about 3.5. We're gonna give this one a try. This car looks pretty cool. I actually like it. I wonder if they still obviously don't make these. I'm about to ask that question. But I wonder if I can find one in real life. Like maybe look one up on YouTube and just find one and look at it for a little bit. The car seems pretty cool. Looks great as well. That's a little better. Oh yeah, that's a lot better now. I can just feel it. The car just want to kick out more without having to fight to straighten out. It just keeps on going. And what I've been doing was I've been trying to find a hot spot of my car instead of force of habit, and I keep thinking if I touch the apex I'm gonna start spinning out all over again. But the way I've been tuning my springs just kind of took that problem away. Once I get one wheel over the apex, then I'll start spinning out whatever. But I was messing with the differential today. I was trying to figure out how I can use this as an advantage. And I was actually reading it, and I guess it's like adjusting the torque between, it's like adjusting the wheel spin on each side of the wheels. So what I was thinking was, I was like, oh, okay. Instead of just having it like at full, lockdown, like both wheels spin at the same rate, if I can uneven it just by a little bit, maybe I can have my car stable somehow. So that's what I've been working with. I've been trying to stabilize my car, and it's been working out pretty well. So I come off with another 36,000. I'm pretty sure I can hit me at 38, but I think I'm just gonna look at this one last time. We're gonna see if I can. We're gonna see if there's anything I can do to make this car a little better. I shouldn't be lowering this because this car doesn't have a lot of horsepower at the start. I definitely shouldn't be raising this, but we're just gonna go a little random and see what we can work off on. See, it's nice and straight too. It's not having that sway that most cars would whenever you're driving on the straight. Having an oversteer. I can feel again putting to work though. I mean, it feels pretty good. It's not a big significant difference, but it still feels okay. Once again, I apologize for the controller ticking. It's just how I sit. I kind of curl up if I sit down in my chair. I don't know why. It's just force of habit, I guess. So, if you were to drift this car with this amount of horsepower, I was drifting on tracks like these, fluid tracks, not tracks like let me see here, Catalina school circuit. The reasoning of that is because the way the corners are, you don't have enough time to build up your speed and weight transfer throughout the other corners unless you want to, like, you can still do it, it's just that you just won't get a decent score. A lot of tandemers can do it, but they don't really get, almost lost it. Oh, not losing it. Anyway, the tandemers, they don't really seem like they're getting a large enough angle. If they are getting a large angle, well, actually I don't think they are getting a large angle, because whenever I watch them, only thing they always scream and yell at me saying you get more angle than you guys and we can hold a better drift, and they keep calling point shifting easy, but whenever I watch them point shift, they just, I would expect them to pull like top 10 scores if they're saying something's easy like that. Like if I say top gear's easy, and then I'm pulling I'm pulling the score to need to pull to call it easy, but they're not pulling anywhere near close to call anything easy. But overall, this car is a okay car. It looks pretty cool too. If you want this little free car, just let me know. We're gonna go drift with it online for a bit. I actually like this. I really like this car a lot. I really do. I'm gonna start drifting with this thing more often. I kept thinking this car was a Lexus for some reason. Like I already knew I called it Mercedes, but it kept reminding me of my car. So that's probably the reason why I like this so much. Just the way it looks. I mean, obviously in your guys' mind, it doesn't look anything like my Lexus, but for me, it just does for some reason. Let me show you guys the tune real quick if you guys are curious. I'm just going to speed through this. I'm going to say film. The drifting the line is going to take a bit. Alright, well that's it. Alright, well I'm just going to stop the video for right now until we hit up online. Once we get inside an online lobby, I will start recording again, and then we can finish up. Alright YouTube, we're back and we're online. So we're on this, I kind of forgot what this track was called, so I'm not really going to say anything. So we're just going to back up the build-up speed so we can get the max amount of points possible in this first corner with this car. And we're going to flow on through the track like it's nothing. Backing up. I hope you guys don't mind. Actually, you guys probably can't even hear the song. My voice is going to be pretty loud, or somewhat loud. But if you guys haven't noticed, the irony in this is that I've been drifting with less horsepower than my other cars. Wow, I kind of scraped that corner already. But I'm able to drift a lot faster than I can with the 1,000 plus horsepower cars. I would say the reasoning of that is because I'm using more. Well, okay, hold on. Well, I think it's because I'm not getting traction on the rear tires because it's just spinning so fast, so I can't really catch a grip. As you can see, I kind of had a bad start on that first corner, and this guy's trailing behind me. I'm hoping he's not going to hit me. If he does, I'm going to start getting upset again. Because you guys know how I am. I should just let him pass, but I mean, I'm not understanding how he's not being able to pass him this straightaways. He has a Supra, and I have a car. I'm just going to pass right here. My car has half the horsepower he has, and I'm still, a little awkward. And that's the thing I don't understand. People never let them pass. They just start screwing up terribly. And not to mention, he just scraped the Mustang right there. So hope he's not gonna be mad and then come back and then ruin everything. That's not gonna be cool. Also, people who back up like that, I mean, I'm glad he went ghost, but that could have been a terrible, terrible crash right there. If that, was that purple car whoever's behind me? The purple car would have hit him. And you guys can see I have to weight transfer. I can't take this whole entire corner on one, but I can still weight transfer and get a little bit of points. Lost a few 2,000 points or so, I would say. But overall, you know, drifting with negative camper, doesn't really seem that much difference from positive camper. I mean, it's just the way I'm tuning it. You know, everyone tunes differently, everyone drifts differently. You just do whatever you want. You know, you drift how you want. But I mean, I've drifted every way. Like, I will drift straight up positive camber with you know, positive in the front, positive in the rear. Then my toe would be out. I mean, in. My bad. So like all the toe of my car, front and rear, will be in, which is a no-no. That's a huge no-no. Used to drift like that. Let's see if I brake drift this corner. Let me see if I can pull out a little bit. There you go. And you know, I don't really like it too well. I got as high as I possibly can, drifting with the that kind of setup. I'm getting a lot of messages from these, and I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. These people really want me to go back to party chat, but I told them I'm making a video right now, so I have to tell them after I'm done with this race, and I'll you know, I'll message them. I really want to finish the race. If I don't finish, then it's not a big deal. So I think that we should PDA's clean some. I think it's time about my Mercedes. I don't know. I think after once getting this little straightaway, we're gonna switch over to cockpit mode and see how I do. Just give you guys a nice feel. Oops, skipped it. All right, here we go. You guys know I don't drift cockpit a lot, so I apologize if it looks a little, you know, uh-oh, did I just get hit? I think I did. Or not. I have no idea what that was. But I apologize if it looks a little bad, or if I'm not getting a lot of points or whatever, to make this a little more interesting. Because right now I don't know how much angle I'm getting, and I always like to granny shift every time I weight transfer. Right now my angle, or my weight transfer isn't looking too hot. I'm feeling like a noob because my fourth gear is dying. I can't really see if there's Mustang is, and he's getting pretty upset right now. I can hear him behind me. I think every time I engage my brake, oh wait, no, it's just going over bumps. Most likely just the way I have my spring set. That's the reason why I'm getting that kind of reaction from the car. Almost lost it there. I can't really explain how I almost lost it, but like I said, I am in cockpit, so that's most likely the reason why. But you know, oversteering. Alright, we're good. Let's let this guy pass. He's in a little Mercedes as well. Well, I think that's Mercedes. Never seen one like that. Well, with that kind of colored rims. What an odd color to have on a car. Well, we got a highest lap of 52,000, and my other lap was 46,000. It's not that bad. I can do a little better than that. Just like I said, if I'm having a light angle, like my lines are barely crossing, it's not worth drifting for me. So it's best for me to weight transfer, and I should be able to gather a little bit more points out of it, depending on how fast I'm going. If I'm going super fast, I don't think I'm going to get a lot of points. So I'm going slow, then I should be able to get a little more points. Maybe that backwards, I don't think I do, but because you know my weight transferring is very slow. The reasoning on that is so that I don't risk spinning out, because sometimes when I weight transfer, I may turn with the quarter too much, and the next thing you know, I'm done. You know, my car just spun out, and I lost a lot of points. So that's why I always hold on to everything whenever I weight transfer corners. That's why that's one reason why I'm slow. Not to mention the PSI and the power, no traction at all. The camber, the tires, everything, that all plays into one. And not to mention I'm just a slow driver. You know, it's the most important. I just can't drive fast. It's not me. I don't like driving fast. I can still get to the finish line if I'm going fast or going slow. So there's no point in having to, be in a rush. I just prefer going slow like this. My car's a lot more steadier than most of those high-speed cars that I see. Just wobbling everywhere, and that's how you lose a lot of points whenever you wobble. Not to mention, whenever you wobble, your car's going back and forth into it's like your skid marks are crossing. Like you can look at my rear inner skid marks right now. You can see they're about a foot, 2 feet apart. And that's where you want to keep it. Like try to wobble in between those limits right there. And I kind of screwed up on that entry right there, because my car doesn't have enough power to start it how I usually do it. And so that guy's using the same Mercedes as I am, so that's pretty cool. Once I finish this race, I'm about to, I'm not going to finish it. Actually, yeah. But once I finish this, I'm just going to hop back in that party chat, talk to those guys. And we finished off with a whopping 57,000. So that's pretty good in this little car that I got from the auction house. Well, he was drifting a BMW. Oh wow, these cars look really like. So I'm hoping next time I find a car in the auction house, I'll be able to find something more drift worthy. But you know, drifting a car like this and pulling 57,000, that's showing a lot to everyone who says I need a lot of horsepower to drift with, and saying that I need negative positive. They say that I need positive camera as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this this episode of the Craigslist find. There'll be more episodes coming. I guess I can do one every day. It depends. I don't want to start overdoing it, and then it starts getting really boring. So I think I'll do something else tomorrow. Maybe I'll play Gran Turismo tomorrow. We'll see how that works out. Alright guys, I'll catch you later. Make sure to subscribe, rate, comment. If you don't mind, try spreading my name around. Let's push that 800 subscribers for 4 more away. Let's get it.